Hello and welcome back, or for those just tuning in, welcome. Currently heading to Dilsy's house to jump in the almighty Rodeo to head about 2 hours northwest to the lovely town of Tenterfield. So that'll be an overly uninteresting drive. I'm heading there to pick up, man, that sun's bright. Heading there to pick up a Rb30 gearbox for the 25 for the BMW. Some people might say that is a hell of a drive for a Rb30 gearbox, but it seems that everyone locally thinks they're worth their weight in gold. Now, I personally have never paid more than about 150 to 200 bucks for a Rb30 box, nor do I think they're worth any more than that. But apparently, exact words is the Rb30 game is strong. Don't get me wrong, I love a good 30, but in no way is a 30 box worth like $400 or $500. That's like most of the way to a decent gearbox kind of money. So I found one for the crispy price of $100 in Tenterfield. So what better excuse for a road trip up there? Obviously Dilsy was keen as shit as soon as I basically entertained him with the idea of a road trip. So yeah, just heading over there now to pick him up and we'll go from there. No road trip would be the same unless we didn't stop at the good old Colonel's.
They better still do fucking 24 nuggets for 10 bucks, so I'm gonna be pissed.
Well, it wouldn't be a road trip without nugs.
I know.
Who knows? So we are probably 20 minutes into our 2-hour trip. We have a little way to go. Just a little bit. Just a little bit more.
Look, I've driven to Tenterfield this week.
You have?
Yeah. This is a long drive.
How was it, Dylan?
It was in my 4Runner, so it was fucking slow.
It was slow.
Yeah.
But you got there.
Yeah.
And that's all that matters. Sometimes I have no idea what I was going to say. Slow and steady wins the race. That's what I was going to say.
They fucking going to catch chickens or what?
Oh, they probably are. Look, you know that it's not actually chicken, right?
Oh, fucking they...
Bit of pigeon, bit of cat.
There's obviously a cat shortage in fucking casino.
Look, we might be a while, so I'll keep you updated. Oh, here we go. We're moving along.
I'm fantastic, mate. Do you still do the 24 nuggets for $10? You don't? That's terrible. What about the popcorn chicken for 10 bucks? What a world. Can I just get, I don't know, what do your nugget sizes come in? I'll get 10 then, please. That'll do me. $8.95 in this economy. Thank you, mate. Thank you. Silly girl, she's so happy too. She was so happy to tell me that they don't do 24 nuggets for $10. I almost thought that was rude, the way she was like, no, we don't, sorry.
Look, if I worked in the food industry, my favourite thing to do would be to let people down.
I should have said to her, may you have a good day. Oh, do you get it? Do you get it?
Yeah, I get it. Pun intended.
Yeah, pun intended.
Right, we're going to continue on our trip and I'll keep you updated on how we're travelling. Note to self, Dylan, bumpy roads and mini trucks don't actually mix at all. Oh, it's the other side. One wheel of life. It's been a long drive so far and we're probably a bit over.
A quarter of the way there.
No, we'd be about halfway. Oh, who knows? It's definitely a note to self moment. When you diff on chassis and you've chopped your bump stops in basically out completely in the rear, obviously because it's different chassis, your bump stops out in the front. It doesn't make for the softest ride. Taking into consideration how bumpy the roads are, it has been an absolute adventure, going by how probably bumpy the camera is at the moment. Alrighty, we have made it to Tenterfield. It was a shitty drive, but we have made it there in the trusty steed. We have gearbox on board. And we are about to make the shitty long trip home. There is a million duckers are kicking around. So yeah, we're just gonna grab some food. I've already had some. I had some tomato sandboys. It was amazing. But yeah, I think Dilsey wants some non-Indian made food, and then make the trip home. And I don't mean to sound racist on the non-Indian food quote, but the food in there literally looks like it's about, I don't know, like 3 days old. It's pretty bad. It was really unhealthy looking. So I got chips. They're probably out of date, but whatever. And Dilsey's just doing weird shit out the back. I don't know what he's doing. And he's going to probably get some food from the servo down the road. That's a bit more hygienic. So then we can start making the trip home. As soon as he finishes on sending texts or hanging out on Grindr or whatever he's doing, or getting his dick out. I'm not 100% sure. What? So Dylan thought he'd be a real funny fuck and get his dick out in the background of filming, only to have it hanging out and to have some...
No, I had my nutsack out.
Well,
it wasn't the beans and Frank.
Oh, I confused it. I confused it for your tiny penis, sorry. Either they had his junk hanging out, only to have some very, I suppose, nice and welcoming young Indian gentleman walk up and start a conversation with you.
Yeah, look.
How did that go?
He was a lovely bloke. I'm not going to lie.
Did you show him your dick?
Look, he did look in that general area.
Did he say it was still hanging out?
I was leaning over a fair bit because I couldn't get it back in without it being really fucking obvious.
It's normally pretty obvious when you get it back in, isn't it?
I was sitting there doing these ones, trying to get me nut back in my pants. It's been a long while. He's like, "What are you doing, man?" I felt like saying to him, "No, sorry, sir, I didn't order an Uber."
So this is what makes Tenterfield. Obviously, a song written about it. Tenterfield Saddler. Hell of a place. What do you think, Dylan? Look, we had to stop for a customary photo. I believe you only got a photo here with your other car about 3 days ago.
Yeah, a couple of days, yeah.
A couple of days. Yeah. Crikey. Hell of a time to be alive, and hell of a place to stop just for a photo. Apparently a hell of a place to do meth as well, by the look of it. There's a good story about last time we came here on a road trip, Dylan. That kind of looks like the guy.
He looks like he's had a bit of meth in his time.
So last time me and Dilsey came up here was actually to buy a patrol that turned out to be a lemon, much like the Rodeo we went and looked at not long ago. It had minor issues, It actually had a bottom end knock and wouldn't start. Even when he was trying to start it with, I think it was 2 batteries, wasn't it? I don't know. So yeah, last time
it looked like he was trying to jump start that car that time with fucking speaker wire. So.
Yes, last time we came here, it was a hunk of shit. But the place was like an abandoned shop in the main street. What the fuck was that? I have no idea. Let's get out of here.
Oh, must have been that.
Maybe, I don't know. So last time we were here to look at this other car, the main street was like an abandoned shop. The people were living in it. There was a couple of people just curled up in the corner. It was literally just like a meth den, wasn't it?
Oh, 100%. Yeah. There was like fucking kids sitting in the middle of the lounge room just wearing nappies that looked like they've been sitting in them for a week.
There was fucking
There's old mate sitting in the fucking hallway, fucking leaning up against a wall, scratching his arm, fucking...
There was a room that just had like 10 like hospital... Yeah, and there was the other one that had like 10 cots, but they were like medical grade fucking hospital cots. It was probably the weirdest fucking thing I'd ever seen in my life. And it kind of looks like at night time in Tenterfield, that might be the general consensus. So
yes.
We've retrieved what we need to retrieve, and I think it's best if we stay in the car and just leave town.
Yeah, look, probably.
Well, so ends another lovely evening road trip, Dylan. It's been lovely.
It's been a corker.
It's always a pleasure.
It's been a backbreaker.
It has been a backbreaker. I don't think my spine's gonna probably ever feel the same way after tonight.
Hashtag mini truckers.
yeah. The things you do to have a ballin' ass low mini truck. You could notch it.
Could get someone to do it.
Yeah. That is definitely on the cards. It needs to be done, or at least for halfway. Ooh. Also on the cards for halfway is probably do some decent door cards in this thing and make the interior look pretty. But that will entail probably another video in the not too distant future.
Yes.
We'll get stuck into it and get it done, so to speak.
Get it done.
So thank you for tuning in again, people. It's, as I said, been lovely.